Four Grand Haven Lakeshore Middle School students, all 13 and 14 years old, are suspended from school, and they face possible criminal charges after a threat to shoot up the school was revealed.
24-hour News 8's Joe LaFergie is live in Grand Haven with the story. Joe?
Yeah, Leon, school went on as scheduled today thanks to some quick work by police investigators and school officials.
And I just have to give kudos to the parent that was paying attention on the ball enough to call it in.
Ask if it was apparent to one of the suspects. Investigators will only say that the parent was close to one of the four students allegedly involved in the discussion and attack using guns against students and staff at Lakeshore Middle School.
There was mention of specific individuals in the discussions.
The call from the parent was made to police about 8:30 last night, and after hours of investigation, including interviews with the four students, police determined they did not have access to the guns they planned to use. By this morning, school officials were confident there was no longer a threat and opened school. As for any early warning signs from the four students involved,
I wouldn't say that there's a great deal that necessarily stands out or would have been noticed.
It seems hardly a day goes by without hearing of a school threat. Fortunately, this one didn't happen, but it was discussed. So, what do you do with four very young students accused of plotting a very mature crime? We put that question to parents outside the school this afternoon.
They should be expelled, so it can't be a threat to the future.
I think that if they were really going to follow through with it, then yes, they should be prosecuted. But if it was a stupid threat, then expel them, suspend them.
Both law enforcement and school officials agree a message needs to be sent that these threats will not be tolerated.
On the other side, we often see students in need, students that are hurting because of personal issues, because of home issues, because of social issues, whatever that might be. We also want to make sure kids get help.
Now, school officials tell me they did send a letter home to parents explaining the situation late this morning. Some parents tell me, though, that wasn't enough. They would have liked to have heard about this incident early on before school started so they could make a decision on whether to keep their kids home today. Live tonight in Grand Haven, Joe LaFergie, 24-hour News 8.